everyone, welcome back. Per the usual, like, you shouldn't even be surprised by now. Like, it's been a really, really long time. Yeah, a lot of life stuff has happened, again, per the usual. I am, as of just a few days ago, officially unemployed. I won't go into the details of the company, what happened and stuff. Through no fault of my own, I am now officially jobless. So what better time to return back to my vlogging channel than having all of the free time I suddenly have? As far as income goes, I have one more paycheck coming in and then a severance package coming in, and I'm in the process of filing for unemployment. So it's something, if you feel like donating, like, you don't have to, but just hit me up. Anything helps. That did not stop me from going out on a little treat yourself venture just because I had some, spending money to spare. I've got all my finances ducks in a row, so to speak. So we're going to go into today's haul. Just to preface, I am streaming on Twitch again. I got a gaming laptop finally. I got a new webcam finally as well to use for that. So I'm going to start streaming a little bit more regularly. Twitch.tv/BeardySmurf is my username. You can drop me a follow for whenever I go live. Anyways, let's talk about what all I got today. So Mom and I decided to go to Polaris per the usual. I've been saying, you're going to hear per the usual a lot in this episode probably. But we went to Polaris, and I had some coupons. We're all about couponing in this family. I had my $5 off coupon for Hot Topic, and then I had my monthly Pro Reward $5 off that I needed to use because I didn't use August, so I didn't really obviously go out anywhere, and there just wasn't anything online that caught my eye that was out yet. Matter of fact, we'll start with GameStop because they did have something in stock today that I was waiting for that I wanted to use that coupon on, but I didn't really feel like using a $5 coupon when I was going to have to pay like $7, $8 shipping. So right off the bat, I picked up this Gaming Greats GameStop exclusive HK-47 from Knights of the Old Republic. That was one of the first Star Wars games I remember playing, besides the Nintendo 64 games, like Battle for Naboo, Pod Racer, Rogue Squadron. Shout out to my cousins, Ryan and Aubrey, and my Uncle Randy and my Aunt Janet, because very often, if you guys probably don't remember my vlog to Disney from a couple years ago before COVID. Unfortunately, my cousin Aubrey and her husband Danny couldn't be there because I forget where they were flying. And I didn't really film while I was at my uncle's, but I did get a little bit of footage with my cousin Ryan and I. But my uncle at the time, when I was a kid, when this game first came out, was playing it on the computer, and he let me borrow the first one, KOTOR as it's referred to. And he was like, hey, when you finish this, send it back. I'll send you the second one to play. And so I just have very, very fond memories of HK-47, calling everyone a meat bag. And that game was very hard as a child. It's still very hard because I'm not the best at those kind of games. But HK-47 was always a favorite of mine from that game. And it's kind of nice to see Funko and Hasbro giving the Legends and older games material a little bit of love. I know they've been putting out a lot of Knights of the Old Republic stuff lately, and both Hasbro with the Black Series and Funko have been putting out Delta Squad from Republic Commando, which is really cool. At some point when I get the back room finished, oh yeah, I forgot to mention I'm still not done with that after all these years. Once I get that finished and rearranged, I'll probably do a proper room tour and stuff. And I'm so excited to finally open the Black Series figures of Delta Squad and get them all together because it's going to look insanely cool. Right, so like I said, I also had a coupon for Hot Topic. Now, there's a whole lot of discourse about the next thing I'm going to talk about. And just, I don't want to like make this a big thing on this video, but like, if you... I don't like putting energy in to talking about things I don't like, or things I don't like about something, if that makes sense. That being said, I finally got my hands on some of the pops from the Acolyte. We're going to go through these one by one. First up, we've got Jedi Master Saul. They did my boy Saul dirty in that show, but this pop just looks... The High Republic era stuff all looks really cool. I've been finally reading the High Republic book series, which is really sick. I'm on book 2 of phase 1, so I have a lot of catching up to do. I also got Basil. I can't remember how to pronounce his name, but he was cracking me up the whole show, or at least what he was in it of. And last but not least, out of all the pops that I wanted, I really wanted a pop of the Stranger. They haven't announced it yet. I don't know if they're actually going to make it, but I did get Quimir, who was just... Man, he was so good in that role, and I really hope they do that entire cast justice and do a season 2. I think they will at some point, probably, but... Oh! And, it was buy one, get one 30% off at Hot Topics, so since I had 3 things, just to kind of even it out, I got a little Kirby keychain, plushie keychain, because y'all know I love my Kirby. Before we left the mall, I stopped at Barnes & Noble. I already had volumes 1 through 5 of this, and they recently just came out with volume 7, but they had both of these there, so... Trying to get my coordination on direction here. But I got volumes 6 and 7 of the Kirby manga. If you haven't read it yet, I've read like volumes 1 and 2, and it is just the most unhinged thing I've read in a hot minute. But I love the Kirby books. I'm really excited to get my Nintendo and Kirby display all done up and set up, because that's one of the key things of the room rearrangement. I don't know the actual word I'm looking for. But that's one of the things I'm most excited for, is getting that room rearranged and redone so I can properly display all this stuff so you guys can see it. So last but not least, we did make a stop at Target, and I almost pre-ordered these online, and I hadn't, and now I'm kind of glad because I didn't have to pay shipping again. But they have a couple different lines of these, but I grew up with Avatar: The Last Airbender as well. The original cartoon, not the movie that we don't talk about from M. Night Shyamalan. It doesn't exist. Sue me. Anyways, they do these bitty pops that are like the size of my thumb, but you can see here's these tiny little bitty pops. I got a Fire Nation one. Comes with Iroh, Admiral Zhao, and Fire Lord Ozai. And then there's a 1 in 6 chance of getting Iroh with Lightning or King Boomy. And I was kind of thinking, you know, I'd probably get Iroh or Boomy, which I'd be cool with because I like them. The 1 in 3 chances, the really rare figures out of this, are Zuko using his fire, and then Aang with his little air orb or air scooter. So I got the Zuko using his fire. So I was like, that's a really cool little thing. I don't have a whole lot of Avatar: The Last Airbender Funko apart from like Aang and Appa. I think that's about it. And then last but not least today, I picked up, this was a Target exclusive, and it's from the original 80s movies, but it is Master Splinter meditating. He's like all translucent and glowy and stuff, which I was like, that's cool. I love the original Ninja Turtles movies. But yeah, that's all I got today, other than a fat stomach from eating too much Raising Cane's. If you can't tell, I've got the meat sweats right now because this bright light. It's very warm. I'm wearing a very thick t-shirt. Gang called Speed, baby. That, as far as music goes, if you haven't listened to Only One Mode by Speed, like, click out of this video, go up to the search bar up there and just look up Speed. Like, they're a fantastic band out of Australia. That full length, 23-ish minutes of just some of the best refreshing hardcore I've heard. It's definitely an album of the year for me. Trying to think of what else there is. Yeah, I'm taking this whole layoff thing as best I can. Gonna just kind of take it easy, get some stuff done around the house, like the collectible room, and a couple other things just in order. Rest up, hang out with my dogs, and then start applying for jobs here soon. So, yeah, again, you don't have to donate if you don't want to, but if you feel like throwing a couple bucks my way or something for food or gas money, my Cash App name is Bearded Mammoth. No spaces, no caps, at least I don't think. Or you could just reach out. Just watching my videos means a lot. It's nice to know that somebody cares enough to watch this and listen to me talk. But yeah, I think that's about it for this video. So I'm gonna go and maybe take a nap because I've got the meat sweats from Raising Cane's and I'm feeling kind of tired after all that. But I'm going to try and do a couple more videos throughout the fall and winter on here if I'm not streaming. So at this point, like I said, you shouldn't even be surprised at the inconsistency. I tried doing the whole full-time YouTube thing where I was pumping out a video a week and stuff. And at this point, like, I don't care. But yeah, every so often I'll pop in, make a video. Do something goofy, a little kooky, a little wacky. You like dinosaurs? Right, anyways, y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for hanging out with me, and we'll see you back here whenever I make it back. Keep on being you.